am back with a new video, and this time round it is the Korean cosmetics must-have again. I know the previous time when I did this video about 1 year ago, I didn't get to share a lot of Korean products with you, but this time round I dig out a little bit more, so I hope you get to find something that you really like as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's move on to some of my favorite Korean cosmetics and some that I feel that you need to try out. Okay, so we'll start off with some of the base products. First of all, I have this Etude House Double Lasting Foundation. I really like this foundation. The first shade I have here is Neutral Vanilla and Petal. So I like to mix Petal and Neutral Vanilla together. So the reason why I like to mix these two foundations together is because Petal is a slightly cool tone foundation and Neutral Vanilla is slightly more for yellow tone skin. So usually if I just use the yellow tone foundation, I feel like my skin looks a bit dull. Recently, Etude House came out with the compact version of the Double Lasting Foundation, and this is in Neutral Vanilla shade. Oh my gosh, there's bobby fur everywhere. It's really easy to bring around, much easier than the glass bottle. So the formula is the same as the glass bottle ones, except that this is in cushion, so it's easier to bring around. What I like about this formula is that it's very high coverage, and also most of the high coverage foundation I've tried makes my skin look very cakey, or it just looks like I have a lot of makeup on. But for this, it does not. It kind of has this slight dewy finish. It's not too dewy also, so it's not oily as well. The finish looks very natural, but at the same time, it helps to cover up all my flaws. I would recommend you to get the cushion one if you are just someone who likes something fast-free, quick, and since the formula is the same, you can try this out. I like to add liquid highlighter into my foundation as well. So this is great when it comes to that. You can mix things around. Add some oil if you want a dewier finish. Okay, next is also a base product. It is a foundation from Cleo Professional. I think Cleo Professional makes really amazing products. And this is their new Velvet Wear Foundation from Nudisium series. So this is in the shade 03 Linen. I love this because it's a very lightweight foundation and yet it has really good coverage. Its coverage is about medium to high, so you can actually build up. And as the name, they call it nudism, it actually makes your skin looks like it's skin again. I kind of only like foundation that makes my skin looks like it's still skin. So I hardly go for foundation that are way too dewy or just matte. So this is great when it comes to no makeup look, when you want really nice skin and yet you want good coverage to cover up some of your freckles if you are a freckle face like me. The product itself separates inside the bottle, so you kind of need to shake very well before pumping it out. And along with this foundation, I like to use it with this brush from Cleo Professional. It's the Pro Play Foundation Brush 104. So the brush head is very dense. The way I like to apply it is I like to pump it on my hand, and then with this brush I like to spread it like this, and then I'll use a beauty blender to blend out so it looks more natural. So the reason why I really like this brush is because the brush head is so dense. It's kind of like my MAC over 6. It's slightly less dense compared to my MAC over 6, but it blends out concealer and foundation really well. It doesn't take off a lot of the product, so it's still there. So this is a brush that I really recommend. It is good not just with this foundation, it is great with concealer as well. So you can try it out if you want. So next, let's move on to the brows. And this time round, I have this Tint My Brows Gel. I've mentioned it in my products that I can't live without video, I think. And I really like this for before the flight. I've mentioned it in the previous video as well. Since the previous video, a lot of you asked me some questions, and most of the questions are what shade that I will prefer using and which shade do I recommend to all of you. I bought two shades, the brown one and the grey brown. I have lighter toned hair, so I've always liked to use the brown one. But recently I decided to switch on to the grey brown one because I feel the brown one fades off to this very light brown, and then it kind of makes my brows look a bit awkward when I have no makeup on. Like my brow hair and the tint area looks so significantly different. So I just stopped using the brown one. I am more into the grey brown one now. The grey brown one kind of looks more black than brown, so it matches my eyebrow color even more. So personally, I would recommend you to use the grey brown one because after it fades off to this very nice natural brown. But for this, it fades off to a very like blonde brown kind of feeling. Okay, so the next product I have is from Longish, and this is a brush pack. I hardly find any powder that I like from the Korean makeup brands, but this Longish brush pack is really good. I like it because it's very easy to bring around and it smells good. If you are someone who likes to touch up your makeup along the day very often, I think this product is great for you to bring around because it's just so compact and it works like this. There's the powder here, the brush. I really like this brush. It's so fluffy and soft. The first time I use it, I'm like, I can't stop using it because it's so soft. I think it comes in one universal shade. It's called number 1 Natural Finishing. And so I just basically roll this out, tap off the excess and powder any area that I want. I think it comes in the translucent powder version as well, but I prefer this because it has slight coverage to it. Just feel like something all the girls should have in their bag. Okay, next we have some eye products. First, I have this from Etude House. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to see the trend here. I mostly have Laneige and Etude House in the whole house. I think this product is very old from the Etude House series. So I realized that since I've been traveling around so much lately, the products that I'm leaning towards are the kind that are super convenient. This one is a very shimmery, glittery eye stick. So usually when I have bigger events to attend, I like very glittery makeup, very glowy makeup. So this one, I will always pop it in the center of my eyes and blend it out, or just on here, on the aegosal and my inner corners, and blend it out. It's so pretty and very glittery. If I'm not wrong, it's not expensive as well. Pretty affordable, maybe around $7 or something. Comes in many different shades, but the shade that I like is this champagne gold shade because it's the most universal shade that I can use. So the next product just so happens to be from Etude House again. It is their single eyeshadow, and one is from the Cashmere Fit Eyes and this is from the Satin Fit Eyes. They both have different formula, but I feel like they're quite similar still. So the Cashmere Fit one is in the shade Mocha Pot. It is a very nice muted cool tone brown. The Satin Fit Eyes one is in Blanc Muscato. So this is a very shimmery shade. This shade reminds me of my Laura Mercier highlighter. So for example, you have a staycation and you don't want to bring a lot of products with you. These two eyeshadows are the lifesaver, okay? So you just bring this. You can pop this on your nose tip, on your cupid's bow. And for this, you can use it on your eyes to contour the area. And these two are basically the only eyeshadows that you need. Because most of the eyeshadow from Korean brands I've tried are less pigmented than the American brands one. I'm very surprised that Etude House carries such pigmented eyeshadows, so you can really try out their single eyeshadows. And these two shades are the ones that I really recommend. Okay, moving on, we have lip products, and here we have the Laneige new Tattoo Lip Tint. I love this. I only tried one of the shade, the Rose Prism, and this is the shade that I will go to most of the time. If it's like a daily, like just want to go out with a simple lip color, just apply generously on your lips, wait for 1-2 minutes and then remove it. It stays on your lips the entire day. I haven't get to try the other shades yet, but we have here Pink Filter and Red Stiletto, and I think Red Stiletto will be the potential candidate for a big event. So if I have like a red carpet to attend to, not like I have it every day, but if I happen to, I will wear this red stiletto. So it stains on your lips. You don't have to be so conscious like, oh my god, I need a mirror to see if my lipstick is nice. Oh, is it good? So I wore this the entire day. I went for meetings, I went for briefing, and then I came back home and I had dinner. So I went to the mirror and checked out my makeup to see how is it after the entire day. I hardly touch up my makeup because I'm just so lazy. But my lip color stayed. Like definitely it wasn't as beautiful as how it was when I first applied, but it is still there, like there are still color around. So I was so surprised. Okay, next is another lip tint, and this is from Etude House again. So this product, I've received it really long ago, and I think I mentioned it in one of my videos as well. But this is definitely one of my favorite lip tints ever. The reason why is because my lips are really cracked and chapped and gross, and every single time I use lip tints, it gets on the cracks only, or just the dry skin around my upper lips. But for this, the formula is actually different from usual watery or like oil tint that you see around. This is slightly thicker, it's kind of like liquid lipstick, but it's not. So the way I like to use this is to apply a few dots on my lips and then blend it out using my finger, so it blends out nicely. I feel the formula of this Vivid Tint from Etude House is actually more towards liquid lipstick than an actual lip tint, but it actually stays on your lips for the entire day as well. Okay, the next product we have here is from Longish. It's the Lip Chloe Balm. As you can see, there's a sticker here. It's the Mimi Shop sticker because I brought it on the show. And I really like this Lip Chloe Balm. I like to top it off as a gloss when I have some really matte lip color but I don't really want it matte. So sometimes I like to just dab a bit like this and apply it on my lip. So it helps to moisturize my lips and give off a very nice sheen. So this is my go-to lip balm. It smells like peach and I love peach. This is the peach flavor one. Look at the sheen on my lips now that I've applied only a little bit of this balm. Okay, the last product we have here is not Korean cosmetics, but it is a face mask, and I feel it's appropriate to just add it inside. And it is the Innisfree Second Skin Mask. I've mentioned this quite a few times as well, but recently I've been getting into it again. And every time I go to Korea, I will just top up and stock up, just buy a lot more. I have here with me the Brighten Up one, the firming one, and also the soothing one. I think the one I recommend to all of you is the Brighten Up one. Back in the days, I love anything brightening. I'm not sure if it's because I'm getting older, but my skin keeps breaking out for no reason. Like, I can just wake up the next day and have a lot of red bumps all over. So nowadays, I go for more soothing masks. And this is one really good soothing mask. The scent is amazing. It smells like spa and it sticks onto your face so well, just like a second skin. And I really like how it calms my skin down. And this is the last piece I have with me. I need to stock up the soothing one. I shouldn't have bought so many of these other ones, but if you are into firming, you should try, or brightening. Okay, so this is the end of my Korean cosmetics must-have video, and I hope you like this. If you happen to try out any of the products that I've mentioned in this video, please let me know at the comment section below if you like it as much as I do. And if you have any Korean cosmetics that you really love, please share with me at the comment section below as well. I would love to try them out. So I have no idea why my tongue is so tight today. Like, just can't speak properly, you know. Cannot pronounce anything correctly. Okay, so I hope you like this video as always, and I hope to see you again very soon.